Once upon a time, there was a boy who brought light into people's lives. No, this is not a miracle and it's not magic. It's science. But let me tell you about it. Long, long ago, nights were always dark. People used candles or oil lamps, but they didn't last long and filled homes with smoke. In a small town lived a curious boy named Thomas Edison. Thomas was not like other children. While others played outside, he spent his time taking apart clocks, bottles, and gadgets, just to see how they worked. At school, teachers often complained, "Thomas, you ask too many questions." Some even said he wasn't smart enough. But his mother smiled and told him, "Thomas, you are special. Never stop asking questions." From then on, Thomas grew even more curious. He dreamed, what if nights weren't dark anymore? What if there was a light that could shine longer than a candle? One day, Thomas started working on an electric lamp. For the first attempt, he tried a simple design. He bent some metal into a shape of a globe and put a candle inside. Of course, it didn't work. The second attempt, he used a wick like in a candle. The second attempt, it burned out. The 100th attempt still didn't work. People laughed at him. "Thomas, you're wasting your time," they said. "No, I have not failed," Thomas replied. "I've just found many ways that don't work." So he kept trying. He experimented hundreds, then thousands of times. But Thomas was not alone. His friend, who also loved science, joined him. Together, they kept trying new things. They tested materials, shapes, wires, and batteries. Finally, one night after more than 10,000 attempts, the lamp finally stayed bright. Thomas and his friend jumped with joy, shouting, "It works! It works!" They had invented the light bulb. From then on, people no longer feared the night. They could study, work, and even tell stories under the warm glow of the light bulb. One day, a famous scientist said, "Thomas, you know, you are the most prolific inventor in the world. You've made so many inventions and held so many patents. How is it possible?" Thomas smiled and said, "I believe curiosity can change the world." Then he added, "Remember, even if people laugh at you, don't ever stop asking questions." The boy who once was called a nuisance by his teachers became the hero of the town. All because he dared to ask why and how and can we make it better. So next time when you see a light bulb, remember the boy who brought light into people's lives. Remember Thomas Edison, the boy who asked too many questions. Once upon a time, there was a boy who asked too many questions. Do you like this fairy tale? Like this story, if you want to hear more amazing stories like this one, subscribe for more updates. Also, check out these wonderful stories